Astronaut Mitchell, the sixth man to walk on the moon with Apollo 14, states that aliens prevented a certain action on Earth to ensure our existence. Now, we know that we've had various people coming out, especially after their retirement, one of them being Tompkins. This was one of his drawings concerning the UFO extraterrestrial craft at the edge of the Sea of Tranquility crater, menacing the Apollo 11 astronauts. Others saying that they had discovered ET bases or lunar dish arrays on the moon, and various strange ruins or artifacts on the moon that don't seem to be at all natural geographic items. And of course, then we have Paul Hellyer, former Defense Secretary of Canada, coming out with a disclosure on UFOs and extraterrestrials, sightings of UFOs, and of course ancient texts telling us of the lords of Egypt coming, landing on the Giza Plateau, the demigods, the gods of quote-unquote ancient Greece being of partly human, partly gods, that is Atlantean, extraterrestrial, and even astronauts from Apollo 15. Irwin saying that yes, he had seen extraterrestrials. We have all types of images coming from the moon and from Mars, and even if you look at yourself, you can find various things that don't look at all natural. These are from the backside of the moon. Again, they look as if they are constructed items. So we see that Edgar Mitchell says that aliens prevented a nuclear war on Earth, ensuring our existence. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. We have to be patient for a few more days because the U.S. Department of Defense at Pentagon will be coming out with UFO disclosure, or UAP as they call them, because they now have decided that they still don't know what these things are. So they will be giving out some information to the public, and then John Ratcliffe will come out and comment on what has been disclosed. Of course, not everything will come out because there are some items that still have to be classified and redacted. So what was happening here? Well, we know for decades now, at least 50 years, we've had sightings and encounters with UFOs. And according to what the U.S. Navy pilots tell us almost every day when they were out on drills, they were having such encounters with such craft that were going as fast as a shooting star. It's almost as if they were able to listen to their thoughts. Now, the sixth man to walk on the moon, Edgar Mitchell, made fainting claims about alien life when he stated that the existence of the alien visitors is kept a secret from the public not due to fear of widespread disbelief, rather a fear that the monetized interests of big business could go into a state of irrelevance if we were given a chance to harbor the technology. In other words, he says, yes, they probably don't want to disclose because of the free energy and the advanced technology and the clean technology, clean energy that Earth would be able to use. Now, according to the reports, Edgar Mitchell, the sixth man to set foot on the surface of the moon, disclosed details about alien life and their presence on Earth, even on Earth, yes, as Paul Hellyer tells us, which much considered ludicrous. But these claims are not coming from someone without any solid background. Edgar Mitchell has a very solid history behind him. The former NASA astronaut graduated from the Carnegie Institute of Technology in 1952 with a degree in industrial management. He continued his studies while serving in the U.S. Navy, where he managed to combine his military career with improved education, studying another bachelor's degree in aeronautical engineering within the Naval Postgraduate School in 1961. Furthermore, Mitchell went on and joined the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in 1964, obtaining a doctoral degree in science while studying aeronautics and astronautics. And 2 years later, in 1966, Edgar Mitchell was transferred and trained as a NASA astronaut. During his work at NASA, Mitchell collected a staggering 216 hours and 42 minutes in space. He's one of the most decorated astronauts in the history of NASA. One of the most important reasons why we need to take into consideration his words about alien life in the universe. You develop an instant global consciousness, a people orientation, an intense dissatisfaction with the state of the world, and a compulsion to do something about it. From out there on the moon, international politics looks so petty. You want to grab a politician by the scruff of the neck, and drag him 250,000 miles out and say, "Look at that, you SOB," Edgar Mitchell said. Curiously, during an interview Mitchell had with Dateline NBC in 1996, the former Apollo astronaut stated that he had met with government officials from 3 other countries who personally encountered alien beings from other planets in the cosmos. Let me say that again. He had met with other government officials from 3 other countries who personally encountered alien beings from other planets in the cosmos. This was not just secondhand information. Furthermore, Mitchell stated in the interview that evidence of alien contact was strong and extremely classified, and that advanced alien civilizations were working with the US governments, giving technology to them. And so this reminds us of Valiant Thor, who landed on Earth, and then the marshals saw him and his team, and Valiant Thor says, "Take me to your leader." That was back in 1954, 1957, I think. And he had been working in the Pentagon, advising the US government. Yes, an extraterrestrial. So where has humanity come to? Now, in 2015, Mitchell again discussed alien life on our planet in an interview with Mirror Online, and Dr. Mitchell stated that, quote, "White Sands was a testing ground for atomic weapons, and that's what the extraterrestrials were interested in. They wanted to know about our military capabilities. My own experience talking to people has made it clear the ETs had been attempting to keep us from going to war and help create peace on Earth. During the nuclear tests at White Sands, several witnesses believed they had seen alien spacecraft hovering above the mushroom clouds that emerged as a result of the detonation of atomic bombs," end quote. Then he said, "Other officers from bases on the Pacific coast told me their test missiles were frequently shot down by alien aircraft, that is, extraterrestrial UFOs. There was a lot of activity in those days," Mitchell said. Mitchell believed that aliens were very involved and interested in nuclear tests on Earth. I guess that's why we still see them hovering about nuclear sites, not only in the United States, but in England and other areas. Mitchell believed that aliens were very involved in and interested in nuclear tests on Earth. He even believed that alien reconnaissance teams were sent to Earth to evaluate our military strength, and every once in a while, alien spacecraft would sabotage missiles and attempts of testing nuclear devices. But Mitchell wasn't the only one to come forward with claims like these. In fact, in the past, numerous mission control officers in the Pacific boundary claimed to have been witnesses of strange lights, disc-shaped objects flying above nuclear test sites in strange patterns, and erratic flight paths. Interestingly, the story about alien life and our planet gets even more profound with each statement made by Edgar Mitchell. During an interview with The Observer, Mitchell was asked, what exactly were the crashed aliens doing in Roswell? He answered saying that he believed that they, the aliens, were observing our activity on the proving grounds of White Sands nuclear test site. Furthermore, Mitchell claimed that the existence of the alien visitors is kept a secret from the public, not due to fear of widespread disbelief, rather a fear that the monetized interests of big business could go into a state of irrelevance if we were given the chance to harbor the extraterrestrial technology. What do you think about these claims by Mitchell? How likely is it that the governments around the world are covering up the fact that advanced alien civilizations are exchanging technology with humans and monitoring the development as humanity approaches the era where interplanetary travel becomes a reality. Well, we'll find out in a few days. As we said, the Pentagon at the beginning of June will start disclosure, and John Radcliffe will come out and comment on the things that will be coming out slowly but surely. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.